Welcome to the bottom of the rabbit hole. Salute to you for coming through. You are always appreciated. In this video, I'm going to address the Agent Smith replacement rumor and talk about how this could play out in The Matrix 4. So if this is your first time down here, or you want to know everything there is to know about the Matrix media, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on any future Matrix Universe updates. I'm sure that many of you have already heard that actor Hugo Weaving will not be returning to The Matrix 4 to play Agent Smith, but for anyone who missed that news, I'll leave a link in the description so you can get caught up. It appears very likely that another agent could be used to take over as the lead villain, as opposed to another actor being cast to play Agent Smith. Of course, I've been on the lookout for any and all casting updates. However, I also did not rule out the possibility that an actor has already been signed on to play this new agent role prior to the Hugo Weaving story breaking in London. Then a few days ago, I came across the following fandomwire.com article titled, "Exclusive, Matrix 4 Villain Revealed." The article says, quote, "FandomWire sources have just tipped us off with some exclusive Matrix 4 news. Producers are currently finalizing casting for the new Agent Smith, and his name is Agent White. We hear he'll be chasing a girl who causes interference in the Matrix, which hints as to what the plot of the film could be," end quote. Matrixologists who have been following this channel already know I always take notice and point out when an article is extremely vague or suspicious about the origins of their reported information. There is no denying that the source is questionable here, so I wanted to wait and see if there were any further casting updates or follow-up sources to cross-check, but I have not seen anything to verify this rumor up to this point. However, the article does mention a girl who causes interference in the Matrix, and I recently mentioned that in the Matrix Online, Sati was at one point kidnapped. During that time, the Matrix weather system was extremely unstable until Seraph rescues her. The article also reminded me that there is in fact an Agent White that already exists in the Matrix media universe. That by itself does not confirm or deny this article's claims, but it is certainly worth discussing for the sake of a yellow-pilled approach to any speculation on this issue. In the console video game, The Path of Neo, Agent White appears in the level titled Security Guard. Agent White orders the blue-pilled security guard to arrest Neo, and when Neo fails to surrender himself, Agent White then instructs the security guard to shoot the unarmed Neo. The security guard is confused by the order, but then Agent White opens fire on Neo. At this point in the game, you have to fight the agent, and once you defeat Agent White, a SWAT trooper crashes through the window, and Agent White takes over that body in front of the security guard. Agent White then threatens to kill the security guard, and Neo must defeat Agent White again in order to save the security guard. So what we see here in this episode of the video game is that Agent White is a bit of an evil, deviant rogue agent himself as far as agents go. It is also worth noting that the Wachowskis themselves admit to the Path of Neo game not being official canon just before the final Agent Smith boss in that game. You can see this for yourself in the Best of Wachowski interview video here on this channel. But while that episode may or may not count within the official Matrix storyline, we do see Agent White another time in the Matrix comic titled Day In, Day Out. In this Matrix comic, we see Agent White take over a woman's body in order to fight Zion rebels inside the Matrix. As an agent, he loses an arm during battle, only to leave the woman's body, and when she comes to, she has no idea why half of her arm is blown off. As far as I know, these are the only appearances that Agent White makes within the Matrix media. And there are many other agents to reference. Agent Brown and Agent Jones from the original Matrix film. Then you have the upgraded agents from the Matrix Reloaded, Agent Thompson, Agent Jackson, and Agent Johnson. The thing is, there isn't really anything about any of those agents that really stands out or makes me feel like they would make an appearance in the Matrix 4, and none of those actors from the previous films have been officially announced as having signed up for a role in the latest installment. Though there is one agent who came into my mind as soon as I heard that Hugo Weaving would not be in the Matrix 4, and that was Agent Gray. Agent Gray appeared in the Matrix Online, which we know is considered official canon, unlike the Path of Neo. In the Matrix Online, Agent Gray was the mission controller for the Machinist factions and considered to be the Architect's lead agent. What makes him unique is that not only do we know he existed both before and after Smith infected the Matrix, but we also saw evidence of him glitching out from the Smith virus in a critical mission during the assassin event. And for those who don't know, when I say assassin, I am making reference to the same assassin responsible for killing Morpheus, and not to be confused with Sylvester Stallone or Antonio Banderas in the Wachowski first Hollywood credited film, Assassins. So while I cannot say for sure we will see Agent White or Agent Gray replacing Agent Smith in The Matrix 4, I am fairly confident that we will see some version of a corrupt agent as the primary villain. It would not surprise me at all if this so-called Agent White leak is an elaborate misdirection and that we get some version of Agent Gray still corrupted by leftover Smith virus code. You can let me know what you think in the comment section, and remember, as one realizes that one is a dream figure in another person's dream, that is self-awareness.